Hola, beloveds. It's your girl Clementine from Big Empress Energy, sending you them beautiful, bountiful blessings. Stay open to receiving them. Mis amores. It is time for our all signs horoscopes. Okay, we are almost a week away from the new moon in Gemini, or we actually are less than a week away from the new moon in Gemini, which is happening on 6/6. Okay, 6/6, baby. Okay, 6/6/24. Hola, hola, welcome. We are live on Instagram and YouTube. You already know what time it is. So let me know how you're feeling, where you're watching from, what is the vibe. Happy birthday to all of the Gemini celebrating a birthday this time of year. It's your time, it's your season. I hope you're turning up, feeling blessed for another year. Another year better, another year wiser, another year being you. And for this new moon, you know, it's happening at 5:34 a.m. in Pacific Standard Time. Okay, so I usually look at New York time, but I've been doing so many readings, I think, for California that it's showing me California. So yeah, anyways. It is happening at 16 degrees, okay, of Gemini. So if you're like born around, you know, like the middle of Gemini season, or if you have any 16-degree mutable energy, this will be a new moon that I feel like is going to be the lover's moon. Okay, this is the lover's moon because it is going to be conjunct Venus, the planet of blessings. Okay, so Venus is coming in here to sweeten this Gemini energy, and I feel like heavy focus on relationships with this. I mean, all year, if you've been paying attention, the theme has been relationships with the South Node in Libra. It's all about partnerships and community and compatibility and all those things. Are we growing together or what is happening? And so with this new moon being next to Venus, this is also highlighting our worth, what we value, who we value, our friendships, our partners, romantic relationships, and also our self-love. Self-love is also Venus energy, how you feel about yourself, how you present yourself. And I feel like with this new moon, we can be setting new intentions around our relationships and the way we want to effectively communicate in our relationships, because Gemini, the sign of the twins, is mutable air. So this is a season of shifts and changes. This is when we have the changing of the seasons, right? And we're switching over to summer. So we have to be flexible and adaptable. And with it being an air sign, this is ruling over our communication and the way that we think, okay? The way that we communicate, our perspective, and as well, like what stimulates you in all aspects. I feel like with Gemini, because it's about what you're interested in and taking action on that. Okay, so for this new moon, we are going to be having a Reiki is a Japanese healing modality that can be sent through time and space for healing and aligning your chakras, letting go of dead weight, stagnant energy, all around to feel better. Okay, but sometimes there is a purge as well that comes in with this cleansing energy. So there's also that. I'll be going live the night of the new moon, that Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be live for about an hour in a private YouTube. We're going to get into a sound bath. This is really going to help our bodies to attune to the 432 frequency. Sometimes people fall asleep, and that's totally fine because we're working with subtle energy. And when we work with subtle energy, we don't need to use our logical mind for it. Okay, we need to surrender. So we're going to do that. We're going to have some on-screen Reiki. I'll be also mixing in some candle magic. So the night of the new moon and the live, I'll do a tarot reading, and the next day I post the candle altar, as well as a Reiki report for any messages that come through. Okay, so if you'd like to secure a spot, do so at bigempressenergyllc.com. Okay, you can also book a one-on-one reading or work with me on there. The beloved Reiki School Level 1 and 2 is open for enrollment, and I will be announcing a Level 3 as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay, Level 3 is coming in August. And because I met with one of my Reiki students yesterday, and I was like, OMG, I haven't done it this year. So we're going to do it. Okay, it's happening. The days, the times, they're going by so insanely quick. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I'll be doing attunements as well. Okay. Definitely at some point this summer. So we are going to be, by this time we have the new moon, we're going to have a stellium in Gemini. Okay. So we have Jupiter that just moved into Gemini. Then Mercury as well is going to be there. The sun, the moon, and Venus all in Gemini. So the collective is going to be feeling chatty. I feel like this is the season that we're going to be really wanting to express ourselves, okay, wanting to find those people that are kind of like your soul family that you can just speak to, and like you could just look at them like this and they understand what the hell you're talking about. Like body language is heavy with Gemini too. Gemini also, it rules over the hand. So it's like people who talk a lot with their hands, getting handsy. But I ultimately feel like with this energy, Gemini season is looking very busy. It's looking very booked. It's looking very blessed with Jupiter there and abundant. And Venus is here too. So it's like there's some opportunities maybe for income. There's some opportunities to really see yourself and step into your light that you are, the light being that you are, and lighten the load. Like we do not have to carry. The thing about Gemini season is it can kick up our nervousness and anxiety, especially right now while I'm recording this. Friday, May 31st, the last day of May, we have Mercury and Uranus coming together in Taurus. So it is a week where it's like people are just going to be yakky, yakky, yakky. And I'm telling you, you're going to really see in this season too, and it's going to be getting clear in the summer as well when we hit Cancer season about who you're still vibing with, and you know who you can maybe be evolving and outgrowing, or who or what. Okay, it doesn't have to just be like, it could be a way that you're thinking about things, a way that you're seeing things. And Venus and Jupiter in Gemini want us to sweeten, okay, want us to help other people, okay, want us to like lend an ear, make someone's day, okay. Tell people it's gonna be all right, okay. It's gonna be all right. The other thing about this new moon is that it's going to be squaring Saturn. Okay, so Saturn is a little bit of a depressant. Okay, so even though we have this sweet Venus energy, this can also show that this new moon, if you're not feeling into the love and you haven't been taking care of yourself, or you're feeling depleted, it'll feel worse. Okay, you can feel more isolated in your relationships or in your partnerships. You can feel maybe depressed over financial situations or the way that you see and value yourself. And that is just because the new moon is wanting you to step it up for yourself, to level up as well the way that you're seeing and thinking things. Okay, so that's really important. Thank y'all all for the love in the comments on YouTube and Instagram. I appreciate you. Happy birthday, boo, on YouTube. Your birthday is the 6th, turning 36. What a blessing. And you have your Venus return and Mercury return. I love it. I love it. Yes. But this square to Pluto, y'all, it is going to be a little bit like a reality check, and you're going to kind of be evaluating, your values, how they've been serving you, your relationships, how they've been serving you, and what's going on with that. This could show that people might be a little hard on themselves or hard with you. The new moon is also going to be making a sesqui square to Pluto. And so what that is, it is a hard aspect. So Pluto is also going to be in the mix of this. So with Pluto, this control issues can be coming up, control dynamics or manipulation in relationships, people taking their control and power back, maybe seeing how you have been manipulating as well, or being too obsessed about a certain outcome. Pluto is also that planet of obsession. And this sesqui square is like, okay, something is coming to the forefront. Like you're seeing how certain obsessions are, maybe gone toxic, maybe gone stale. Pluto ultimately is also advising us to transform and to elevate. So there could be some deep shadow work going on as well. But it's just really Venus, Saturn, and Pluto coming in with this new moon in Gemini. Okay. So with that, y'all, let's get into our horoscopes and see what you need to know. You can watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your friend, sun, moon, and rising, your bestie, your man, your girl. Yeah, because Pluto right now is doing its big one. okay, with its retrograde. Saturn as well. Saturn in Pisces, I feel like, is also people realizing that, you know, they're needing more boundaries with their, it could be like your escapes. Like if you've are always on YouTube, or you're always on, you know, TikTok, you're always like doing something that can be obsessive, that is not good for you. Like Saturn in Pisces, like how you've been wanting to escape, overeating, over drinking. Like Saturn in Pisces is having people like maybe sober up or get more moderate with these Pisces themes of just like forgetting the world and living in a fantasy. Saturn in Pisces is like, babe, get back here into reality. We need some structure, even in spirituality. Okay, need some structure even in the spiritual moments. But with this new moon, it's heavy, heavy, heavy Gemini energy. Okay, so you know, people are going to be chatting, life is going to be busy, filling up. Make sure that you are also grounding your energy with that Saturn in Pisces, and you're not just saying yes, yes, yes to everything, because you're going to be finding yourself mentally, spiritually, aurically burnt out. Okay, burnt out. And another beautiful thing about Gemini season is that nobody, like, we're not for everybody. Okay, you're not for everybody. Not everybody is for you, and that is a beautiful thing. And stepping into your own individuality. But ultimately, I feel like this is opening up the way that we see things and seeing the sweet side of it. Venus, being sweet to ourselves, being sweet to others, speaking sweetly to others, speaking sweetness over ourselves. Period. Thank you for the badge, Gina J. I'm sending you so much love and blessings for this Gemini season. Tatiana, you are on YouTube. Hey, okay, we in here. We in here. But are the Aries in here? Are the Aries in here? The thing about Aries right now is that we have Mars in Aries. So we have a very active Mars. Okay, so Aries, sun, moon, rising. Let's get into what you need to know for this, okay? The thing about it right now with Mars, y'all is being turned up. Y'all fired up to make some moves, to take some action. Okay, Mars is in your sign. You could be feeling into your feistiness, like I gotta go, I gotta do it. But there's also a lot of healing that's going on with Chiron and Mars, healing anger, healing impulsivity, okay? Seeing how certain, like, taking action without thinking it through can hurt you. Your house, your third house is being lit up, okay? So this is highlighting maybe there's some neighborhood gossip, some neighborhood watch, okay? Some neighborhood keys, okay? This can also show that you are unlocking new levels of communication and expression. Like, no, like, you don't have to say things in a rude or malaligned, okay, way. You don't have to be rude with an attitude about it, but you can keep it real, okay? And it's actually going to be a blessing. Some of you guys too can be seeing that your family members your relationship with them are getting better. Okay, your relationship in your community. But ultimately, Aries, you were looking very busy. Saturn is in your 12th house. This can make you feel a little bit like, you know, the shadow work it's a lot of shadow work, okay, coming through with Saturn in Pisces and Mars with Chiron with the Aries. So some conflicts, okay, whether you had to close a chapter around the last eclipse in March and you're still reeling and dealing from that. Okay, also seeing like how with Mars being in your sign, you are being called to be a force. You're being called to take care of your body in a better way. This could be through movement. This could be through what you're eating or who you are surrounding yourself with. And I also feel like y'all need to be careful as well. Y'all need to be careful and avoid the bookings. Okay, avoid the bookings, because when Mars and Chiron, if you let your triggers act up, and Saturn is in your 12th house of prisons, you don't want none, okay? Some of you guys also could be going to rehab, okay? To rehab or getting accountable, getting clean, I feel like, as well, because the way that you're looking at things is completely different, okay? Aries. Let me see the Ram if you in here, baby. Aries. Okay. I'm feeling a very wild energy from you guys, okay? Very, very wild. Things are happening very quick. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands and the Sun card. There could be a lot of things coming your way. Like I said, you're going to be busy and you're saying yes, okay? Or maybe you're wondering, should you say yes? I feel like you should, okay? You should say yes, but then also make sure you're reserving time for rest. We got the Hermit card. Saturn is in your 12th house. You know, you need time to recharge. You could also be having some interesting, vivid, scary dreams. I'm also feeling with Neptune at 29 degrees. The spiritual downloads, the wool is coming up from under your face and your eyes, and you're seeing things clearly. The Sun card, saying yes to quick changes, okay? Not being afraid to also go your own way. The Hermit card, this is Virgo. And the Sun is also about your ego and your vitality. And some of you guys are feeling like you need to set yourself away from the pack or what other people are doing, who other people are screwing, okay? I also feel like with this Hermit card, you know, you guys, not only do you need time for rest, but you may also be interested in reading different things, studying, and like seeking higher wisdom during this time with Jupiter in your 3rd house. It's gonna be taking like a weekend course, okay? Or reading a new book. Taurus, what's good, my Taurus sun, moon, and rising? What's good? Are the bulls here? Are the bulls here, baby? Taurus, how y'all feeling after your season? Sun, moon, and rising. Taurus, your 2nd house is lit up. So what that means, honey, Taurus is getting to the bag. Okay, what's new? What's new? But with Taurus, 2nd house being lit up, with Jupiter there, the planet of abundance and expansion in your house of money, honey. This is saying that new income ideas can be coming to you. Some of you guys can also be stepping into a role as a teacher, educating yourself too about money management, finances, investments, retirements, IRAs, 401, whatever the okay, all of those. I also feel like, you know, Gemini season in general for y'all with Jupiter and Venus here is opening up communication for you to make connections to increase your income. Some of you guys too are going to be wanting to spend money. You're making money, you're wanting to spend it. Listen, okay, Taurus, it's okay for quality. You do not need quantity. Okay, you do not need quantity. Before you buy something, see what do I have already? Am I even using that? Am I even using that? But ultimately, Gemini season is sparking up. What do you value? How do you value yourself? How do you value others? Okay, maybe it is time as well to purge and let go of certain things in your home or in your space that is keeping you cluttered and unfocused. Okay, now with this energy squaring Saturn in Pisces, you guys can feel a strain on your friendships or feeling like you have not reached your goals and your dreams and your wishes the way that you wanted to. But that's because Jupiter and this new moon is wanting you to reevaluate, okay? Reevaluate how you can add certain boundaries to yourself so you can reach these goals, reach these dreams, reach for the stars. Also, okay, perhaps how you need to have boundaries in relationship or in community and organizations if you do not feel valued or you are not valuing them. If there is that energy coming up, you will also be feeling it, okay? Something can also be shifting and evolving with your job, okay? With your job, with Pluto here in the 10th. Taurus, what's really good, but ultimately, I feel like this new moon, you're setting new intentions around your worth. Literally new moon, we got the Fool card. Fool card is that fresh start, taking a chance on your intuition, not being afraid to look foolish, not giving a F what other people think. Sun card, you're shining your light. Sun card, you're so high vibrational. You blind out the haters. That doesn't mean you're all like love and light all the mother effing time. We got the 9 of Swords, okay? But it is mean that you're going to be 100% really yourself. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords that came in. So some of you guys have certain things keeping you up late at night, perhaps. Okay, there are certain fears. This is that Saturn feeling like, you know, worries and anxiety, perhaps reliving conversations in your head with these friends, or even how you put yourself out online, because the 11th house is the internet. Okay, all of that stuff. So with the 9 of Swords, I feel this energy of like needing to face your fears, needing to face your shadows, shining a light on them and being like, it's okay, I can pack light. I do not have to carry those burdens. I do not have to carry that baggage, baby. It is above me now. Now, period. Okay, that is what's good with Taurus, but ultimately looking very blessed and highly favored. Okay, Gemini. It is your moon. It is your season. Gemini season. It's so fun. It's so chaotic. It's so crazy. Y'all are so cute. We love Gemini. Gemini, you are going to be not only if it doesn't matter if your sun, moon, rising, this is a fresh cycle for you guys, especially with Jupiter starting its yearly transit in Gemini. So you guys are being pushed to expand. Now, some of you guys also that expansion is going to look like indulgence, okay? So with Jupiter and Gemini, we need to have moderation, okay? Nothing is good in excess. So this means that you also are on boundary watch, okay? Especially with Saturn in your 10th house. Boundary watch, making sure you don't go overboard with anything, with your feelings, with eating your feelings, with smoking your feelings, anything, okay? Because Jupiter is giving excess, okay? Some Geminis can also notice that they could be gaining weight, maybe all in the right places, or just feeling more optimistic, generous, happy, and feeling like, okay, I got up, I got knocked down, but I got back up and I'm going to be better than ever, okay? And also some Geminis are being called to maybe go back to school, learn, or feed your mind, like try to grow some brain cells back, okay? Mind, body, and spirit connection happening. Now with the square to Saturn, you guys could be feeling like your job could be frustrating you, your career is frustrating you, there's a lot of pressure on you, and if you don't have a job, you could just feel like in your persona and the way that you come across, in the energy that you give off, you're feeling a little bit hard on yourself. Maybe you haven't been showing up the best way that you have wanted, but that's where Pluto is like, it's okay, you can transform this. You can also get educated, you could go on a trip, you could you know, go on a hiatus, okay? For some of you guys with this Pluto in your 9th house, it's like I'm focusing on educating myself. I'm focusing on experiences. I'm focusing on adventure and traveling. Venus in your sign, you guys are also going to be feeling more. I feel like with Venus and Jupiter, you could be feeling like you want to be more confident. You're going to need to fake it till you make it. But deep down inside, there's certain frustrations going on around the way you present yourself, or as well at work and your career, feeling like maybe there's a ceiling or there's a routine, there's a rut, and you're wanting to break through that, evolve past that. Okay, we got Mars in the 11th house. So this could be using social media or the internet in a new way, being more passionate about it, posting more. This could also show like you're more driven for your goals and your dreams, or there's also could be arguments, Mars, with friends. Arguments with friends, okay? And then you can also see people's wounds, people's projections. We got the 10 of Wands. You guys are carrying a load, a heavy load. And it really feels like it's so big. It's so big. We got the 10. It's like, it's so many different things. Maybe you guys need to ask for help. Maybe you guys need to ask someone for a second opinion. You know, maybe you do need some validation, some assurance. You have the 9 of Pentacles also coming through. This is that abundance energy. This is Jupiter in your sign, and the Queen of Cups. Feeling like this is there's a spiritual solution for any mother effing problem that you have. You guys with this Queen of Cups can be feeling like you just want to be in your cave, like you're reinventing yourself in this new way. Excuse me, Lord, you're reinventing yourself in a new way. And you're trying to see, what is this vision? Who are you becoming? What does that person do? What does that person eat? How do they treat people? What's the energy they bring into work? Okay. But I also feel like you're being very selective with who you let in, because not everyone is going with you. Okay. 10 of Wands also is saying you could be working on something, working on a dream, working on a goal, working at work, and you're not working you need to work smarter, not harder. You are putting more things on you that maybe you can organize. Okay. So that's another thing coming through with you. So Gemini season, even though it's chaotic and you're Gemini, you're needing to organize yourself. Okay. Cancer. What is really good with my Cancerians? Drop the crab, drop that 6-9. You already know what time it is. Cancer, yo. So when we're in Gemini season, Cancer's in the cut. They're getting ready for their season. They're getting ready for summer. They're getting ready to pop up. Pop, pop, pop. The thing about Cancer season, though, it's going to be wild, okay? That's going to be a one for the books, for real. Mark my mother effing words. This summer in general, Cancer and Leo season, as it trickles, because we're reaching like the midpoint as well between this eclipse season. Okay, so we're going to be getting some follow-ups from eclipse season. Any chaotic ish that happened back then, okay, is coming back around the mountain. So Gemini season for Cancer is saying that y'all could be feeling more exhausted, more burnt out. You need to protect your energy and your mental health. You are more prone to other people's thoughts at this time. You guys are always, hella psychic and intuitive, but with all this energy and your 12th house, the hidden house, your dreams are speaking to you in new ways. Okay. Your ancestral connection. You could also be finding more about your ancestors and your DNA. You can be also resourcing different things for your own mental health and how you're going to support and protect yourself, throughout your spiritual evolutions as they come, because this shit is not all love and light, okay? It is not all love and light. Sometimes you got to burn it down to build it back up again. Saturn is in your 9th house. So this energy is squaring to your 9th house, saying that you need more information. Also, you may need to look at something and get an older person's advice on it. Oh my gosh, I hate when they do that. If you're on Instagram, you see it. If you're on YouTube, don't even worry. You know how the phone be adding things to your side? I don't like that. Anyway, Saturn, it startles me. Saturn here is also saying, some of you guys, maybe you did want to travel. There's some travel delays, okay? Restrictions and limitations with your time to travel. Some of you guys could also be needing to hire a lawyer, okay? I ultimately feel like with all this energy, you guys are going to want to be in your shell. You're going to want to be in your shell. You're going to want to protect your energy, not spread yourself way too thin. It's looking like more rest. It's looking like less stress. Some of you guys can also be seeing how, there are people around you. Any hidden enemies will be exposed. Hidden enemies as well are in the 12th house. These are people who don't like you. They're going to be coming out the mother effing woodworks. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Y'all gonna be wanting to put all your energy into rest and work and that balance. Feels like you guys are tired. You guys are bored. 4 of Cups, okay? Probably needing to meditate as well with the 12th house being lit up. You need to meditate. We got the Tower card. Ay, mi madre. So yeah, with the Tower card, this is saying a lot of unexpected things can be happening. This could be with social media, okay? These unexpected things could also be with your friends, okay? Or I feel like with this Knight of Swords, having some communication with someone says something to you and it cuts deep, and it can also change the relationship dynamic. Knight of Swords can also show that maybe you take action on something without really thinking about it, and that can cause unexpected, unintended consequences. So move slow. And I also feel like you guys should stay in your shell, not try to do too much, okay? Not too much on the Cancers, not too much on them crabs, period. Leo, where are my Leos at? Fire, gang, Leos. Leos, let it be known where you are. Leo, all this energy in Gemini is hitting your house of wishes, hitting your house of fantasies and dreams, your goals. So this new moon, you could be setting new goals for yourself, okay? You could be setting the bar a little bit higher, okay? I also see, with this 11th house stellium, you could be spending more time with your friends. It's really going to be a good time to socialize, to network, to maybe join different groups and organizations and be a leader in them. Take pride in what you bring to the group. I also feel like like Leos are trying and want to make the world a better place. And Gemini season is a great time to do that, okay? To have your impact felt in your community or online, however you feel comfortable. But yeah, you're also making new friends, okay? You could be finding some new fated friendships and connections, or people who can help you take your dreams from just a dream to a reality. Now, this Saturn square is happening in your 8th house. This feels a little heavy. You guys have whatever relationships that you have. We're going to also see how these people pour into you. You could also be having bills, like bills that you owe coming up, insurance problems, okay? And maybe as well wanting to learn more about finances. You can also, if you have a partner, someone you share resources with, a roommate, a sibling you live with, they could be going through something that is impacting you as well. It could also be feeling like their money is being limited in some way, and then it's like impacting you as well. What ultimately this Saturn is saying, that there is some rebirth happening here after some work, maybe as well with boundaries with other people and how much you pour into them. We got the Fool card. This new moon is giving the Fool card. 4 of Pentacles, okay? The Fool card, just taking a leap of faith, just like being like, yo, I'm going to do it for the plot. Heavy on that Gemini season. I'm going to do it for the plot. Like, I just got to do it and just see how it works out and just see. Because you have an intuition to do so. And I feel like you guys need to loosen up, okay? 4 of Pentacles reverse. You need to loosen up. You've been holding on too tightly to things. And also, I feel like you guys are working on your protection. This could be protection baths, protection prayers, okay? Wearing certain things that can help you feel more protected when you go out in public, because you could be highly sensitive to those energies. With the High Priestess, your intuition is heightening, and you could be feeling like there's a new beginning or a new goal that you're setting, and you don't know how you know, but you know, because it's a divine idea, the High Priestess. It is a divine idea. Another thing you guys got is the King of Pentacles, and this is saying that you just need to be yourself, keep it authentic, keep it a buck. King of Pentacles energy is also being confident in your skin, to not be afraid to be different than other people and follow in your intuition, okay? Like, I feel like y'all are getting a lot of, I feel like with Jupiter in your 11th house, not only are you making blessed connections, a lot of dots are connecting for you, and you're starting to see more of the bigger picture of all the work you've already been putting in and where it's going and where it's headed. Virgo, what's good, Virgo? Are you with me, Virgo? Sun, moon, rising. Let me see the Virgo sign. If you're with me, baby. Virgo. So Virgos, this is looking good for the Virgos. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna cap, baby. It's looking real good, okay? All these beautiful planets in stellium are hitting you like a spotlight, okay? Virgo, it's hitting you like a spotlight. You guys are one also of the main characters, as your immutable sign. You have Jupiter in your 10th house. Things are happening. People are seeing your light so bright. I feel like this is a time where your career is taking off, taking to new heights. Okay, Virgo is going from, like, y'all can't see me over there on Instagram. Virgo, y'all going from here to over here. Okay, to the top. To the top, because the 10th house is the top of the chart, and you have a lot of blessings coming in through there. So this is a good time for promotion, for a new job, for a new career, okay? This could be a good time to take new opportunities, okay? And be very public facing, okay? You want to be, You want to be the face of something. You want people to see you. This is the time to open up your throat chakra and ask for more money, ask for whatever it is that you need, because people are going to be drawn to Virgos at this time. And especially for a year with Jupiter in the 10th house, your career is getting an upgrade, and the way people see you, they're going to be seeing you in a more, in a way that like you make them feel good. You give them hope. Okay. You give them hope. You can give them some sort of like optimism. You can feel very generous to people. Okay. Too, like making people's day, or it's like just being around you makes their day, because Jupiter is here, Venus, okay, Mercury. You guys are very busy too with work. I see that. We have that Saturn square in the 7th house. So what's being challenged for Virgo is your friendships, or not your friendships, sorry, your partnerships. This could be a best friend if you're very intimate and close with this person, but this could be your partner, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever. This is highlighting them. And with Saturn here, they could be going through some sort of depression, and you're the light that shines and helps them out of it. They could also be depressing you in a way too, or you could be feeling like you need boundaries in these intimate connections, because you also need time to focus on yourself and your work and your job, baby, period. Any mask too around your partners or best friends, close people, are going to be coming off. Neptune at 29 degrees here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. New money, new income, and also some of you guys taking care of your health in a new way. Okay. This could be with daily movement, getting your 10K steps, right? This could be like cleansing your guts, cleansing your microbiome. This could look like many different things, as just taking care of your health, going to the doctor, keeping up with your meds. The Empress. You guys are abundant AF. Like I said, Jupiter in the 10th house is such a blessing. It's such a fun time. You guys are going to be having most likely a very good year. And you're going to start to set the goals around how Jupiter is going to bless you with your work career. And also, if you don't work, it's going to be your persona. Okay. What is your persona? It is the energy that you bring into a room. It is like your aura, what people feel from you. You also have the King of Swords. You're being called to hold those boundaries and also speak your truth. So this is speaking your truth as well at work and in your career, and going for what it is that you want. Okay. Period. The Empress, I love it. It's just saying like, beautiful things are here. Beautiful things are coming. You're attracting magic. You're attracting miracles. And you're rich. Mentally, spiritually, physically rich. Okay. Now we are on Libra. Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Drop the scales if you with me. Libra, what's good? What's really good, Libra? This new moon in Gemini is happening for you, babies, in the 9th house. Okay, so Libra is on Expedia.com. Are y'all even here? Are you on Expedia.com? Bookings.com. I feel like some of you guys are taking a very big international trip, or you're setting up for that now. Okay, maybe some of you guys are graduating, going to a new school. All right. With this 9th house, you're being called to like ask why. Like Libras are very curious. You're asking why. Some of you guys are stepping into this role as a teacher, maybe as well going on a retreat. Okay. This could be a spiritual retreat. Some of you guys too are learning more about the law and your rights. Okay. Yes, this is your time. The 9th house is lit up. It's like it's giving travel. And with Jupiter here for a year, you guys could be traveling more than usual. Or some people, they don't, when they travel, they don't move their feet. Okay. They're reading. Okay. They're exporting their mind into new places and experiences. This is a time where I feel like you guys are going to want to learn more you want to expand your wisdom about things. Some of you guys can also be settling with lawyers, and any like court cases and all that stuff could be coming up, and you need a good lawyer. We also have Saturn in your 6th house. So you need to have structure in your day-to-day routines, or structure in your health and how you've been taking care of yourself. All right, because Saturn in the 6th house can just feel like a lot of stress if your time is not managed well, or if you haven't been taking care of your physical health. That can also stress you out. Only thing also is that Libra, we have Mars in your 7th house, and this could be causing arguments in relationships, but it can also be picking up passion in relationships, okay, where you're feeling more desired, or you're desiring someone more. They're making you hot. Okay, or you're wanting to do things like with people, okay, like adventures, those trips, that course, that school. Yes, Libra. We got the Chariot card for Libra. So you guys are multitasking a lot, okay? You're multitasking a lot, and you're also perhaps wondering what people bring to the table, okay? Or people wondering what you bring to the table. We got the Knight of Cups. Okay, so be careful too of people who overpromise but underdeliver, because that's gonna make you mad. That's gonna make you mad. People who say they say all the right things, but their actions don't align with that. That's gonna piss you off. Mars in the 7th house. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. So you guys have to also guard what it is that you're working on, because people can put a lot of fear or hate or negativity in those things too. So it's like, be careful who you hang with, be careful who you associate with. They also reflect onto you. This is also feeling like a lot of stress for some of you guys, a stress because you have to handle so many things. You have to multitask, you have to be here, there, everywhere. So that's another thing that we can see with that. But you guys are being initiated to see like how you can learn to handle the pressure, okay? And I feel like for some of you guys here, there is a huge focus on like maybe fasting or drinking more water. Drinking more water, cleansing out your system. Libra. Now we're on Scorpio. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Gemini season. Yo, I want all my Scorpios to just take a very deep breath. Okay, let's take a deep breath, Scorpio. It's gonna be okay. It will be okay. This is a temporary season. Okay, it's a temporary season. We got all those beautiful planets. This stellium right now, it is lighting up your 8th house, the house of transformation. Now you're good with that. You're good with that. You're a professional evolver, okay? Or that's what your life is kind of centered around. And so with this pressure here, you guys are unlocking perhaps new talents, new ways of also associating, or new ways of working with your shadow side, not letting anger, resentment, envy get the best of you. With Jupiter here in your 8th house, you guys are learning a lot as well about financial resources. Okay, you guys can be getting like fixing your credit in this year. Okay, but with this new moon in particular, it's giving a new life, a rebirth of some sort here. You guys could be going very deep too, trying different things, new things in the bedroom. Another thing with this is like certain things might not go your way, the way that you want it to go. A lot of like hidden surprises and things coming up like this. It's like, it's kind of gives frustration, but okay, this is a trigger and a challenge to see how you have grown, how you have evolved, and how you deal when things don't go your way, right? The choices that you make as a result of those things. You guys could be feeling also under pressure from your partners. If they're going through something, you're going to be feeling it very heavily. You may also be relying on people to help you, maybe financially. Too. Some of you guys are maybe just getting new credit cards, or you're getting loans, or you're getting in stocks or investments, and you're handling your business like that. trying to see how your money can make you money. This new moon's also squaring Saturn in your 5th house. So this can feel like you have your creativity it's not flowing as it usually does. And so even though there are creative solutions, you may not be able to tune in and to tap into them. You also could be feeling like if you have children, like you need to be stricter with them, create a stronger like security or foundation, have them on a routine or a regimen, or that is changing right now. And that could be the other people's light, like resources that are affecting you if your kid is joining something. And then it's like, okay, now this time is dedicated to that. But yo, this is actually so crazy, bruh. We got the Lovers and the Devil. The thing about these cards is they reflect each other, right? They're literally so similar. And this is saying we have to make a decision. Some of you guys are making a decision around maybe people who you feel like you've given your control to or manipulate you, a decision around codependency. Okay, some of you guys have been making a decision to work yourself to the bone, and now you're also feeling the effects of that. Any like addictions that you have you could be making a decision to work through those addictions. Certain addictions, it could be also envy and jealousy as well that you could be feeling. This could be at work or with people that you are close with. And then we also have the 4 of Wands. Okay, we also have the 4 of Wands. So it does feel like there could also be some party you guys are going to, and you guys also need to moderate yourself with that, not to overdo something or over party to escape things. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like you're making a decision to release, trying to control things, to control people, and let people kind of make their own decision without you kind of swaying them one way or the other. Or this is you trying to make a decision to release any codependency with the Devil card. And also this like need of like, if you're not being productive or you're not making money, like, you have to know that you can still love yourself through stuff like that. Whenever you have the Devil and you have some hard times going on, the Lovers card is like making that decision to know that this is temporary. Okay, this is temporary. Breathe. Sagittarius, what's good, Sagittarius? My firecrackers. I love it. Sagittarius is the opposite of Gemini. So this is also a very important season for Sag. Y'all are feeling it. Okay, Sagittarius, let me know how y'all feeling in the comments. Or if you watching the replay, let me know how y'all feeling this Gemini season. Now, you guys are expanding your, this is a good time for Sagittarius to meet new people, expanding your circle, expanding your love life. Thank you for the badge boost and blessings over you. I appreciate it. You love your Sag moon. It's a fun moon. It is a fun moon. Sagittarius are a fun sign. Period. So yeah, with Jupiter in Gemini, Sagittarius, if you're single, it's definitely time to mingle. Jupiter in your sign, you can be more charming. You can meet people who have something to teach you. You can meet people who can make you feel like good about life again, people you want to go out and have fun with, or you want to travel or study with, people you want to go to church with, all that type of ish. You guys are expanding your capacity for love, your capacity for relationships. Okay, if you have Venus in Sagittarius, you could also be making more money during this transit, which lasts a year. It depends on what degree it is, but that's another time. That's another story for another day. Okay, right now Jupiter is just starting out its journey here. So all the early degree people, early degree Sag, early degree Gemini are feeling it more strong. But anyway, Sagittarius, this new moon is showing new relationships in your life that could be important. You meeting new people, spending more time or deepening an existing connection, an existing relationship. This could look like date night. Okay, this could look like getting together with some of your favorite people, socializing, being that life of the party, being in public spaces and doing like giving back to other people too. I also feel like a heavy energy of wanting to give back to others, okay? Donating your time, your energy, your ear, your wisdom to others. That's going to be deeply fulfilling to you. I also feel like with Saturn in your 4th house, there could be things going wrong in your house. Like maybe certain things aren't working, so you're getting things fixed, you're renovated. Or as well, family wounds can be coming up with this energy too, like daddy issues, mommy issues, all those type of things. And you could be seeing how those issues impact your current relationships. Like heavy on that, heavy on that. Sagittarius, very important for you as well to be taking care of your physical health, okay? So it's like you guys are wanting to maybe start a new diet or start a new workout or like try a new doctor or something like that. You guys got the Justice card, and that's crazy because it's a Libra card and your 7th house, which is the Libra house, is lit up, okay? So this enhances that message about relationships and connections. Now, I feel like with this Libra card too, sorry, I thought I saw something on my StreamYard that was not supposed to be there, but I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. But with Justice, I also feel it's energy of divine intervention. There could be something that you're feeling unsatisfied with. It hasn't gone the way that you exactly wanted it to go, but it's going the way it needs to go. Now you're being called to speak your truth in these relationships and set your expectations in your family relationships, in your intimate partnerships too. Speaking your truth is going to be very important, and saying it in a way where you're not trying to, make someone believe what you believe, but you're trying to make what you believe known so people don't get you messed up, twisted up out here. Do you feel me? Period. Do you feel me, baby? Capricorn, what's good? All my Capricorns, the goats. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. I want you guys to take it easy on yourself, okay? Take it easy on yourself. You're doing great, sweetie, okay? We have this Gemini energy lighting up your house of stress. So Capricorn, y'all need to be a little easier on yourself. You guys are really, really good under pressure. So it's like nothing you're not new to. So don't let this pressure, tear you down in any way. I feel like ultimately what Gemini season wants you to do is to reorganize and structure your time. Your time management is so important. You guys are needing to visit the doctors, okay? You guys probably need a massage. You guys need to tend to your physical body and vessel. This could also look like trying like new workout classes or trying new things that can help relieve stress in your life. Another thing about this is like paying attention to your mental health. This could be therapy or giving yourself a break if you can. Some of you guys are going to be required to give a lot, okay? To whom much is given, much is required. And so some of you guys are needing to give a lot, maybe donate your time, donate your energy, feeling like you need to be of service or take care of somebody else. Maybe someone gets sick and you're needing to take care of them during that time, make them meals, check in on them, send flowers, all of those things. I also feel like for some of you guys, maybe you're getting a new pet or you are maybe spending more time with your pet, getting your pet groomed or something like this, taking your pet to the vet. You have the Saturn square happening in your house of communication and busyness. So this kind of emphasizes the fact that your schedule is what is being highlighted in Gemini season, and making sure that you got your schedule together, okay? And you're not overbooking yourself, overstressing yourself out, but also if you need help, if you need time, if you need space, asking for that. Because closed mouths don't get fed. Period. You guys got the Star card. You got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like the Star card for me is like a healing card, also Aquarius energy. Maybe some of you guys know Aquarius, or you have Aquarius placements most likely too. These Capricorn and Aquarius are so close to each other. But with the Star card, this is about healing yourself. This is about healing yourself. And as you heal yourself, you're healing other people. Very much giving that 6th house, spreading that wisdom, bearing it all. And then also, you know, Queen of Pentacles, making your life more comfortable, more beautiful, eating organic, cooking your food, okay, and deepening your relationship with your spirituality. And also you could be seeing how certain people are childish and immature and they just don't get it. And that's okay, because you can't make them get it, no matter how much you get it. That's what comes with being a Capricorn. Sorry. Okay. Aquarius. What's good, Aquarius? Air energy. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising. Drop your Aquarius emoji. Hey, no crumbs, baby. No bars, no crumbs. Aquarius, you are an air sign, so you are benefiting from air season. You're also benefiting from Jupiter in Gemini, okay, because you're an air sign. So this new moon wants Aquarius to have fun, okay? What feels good to you, baby? Do that. Self-care dates, baby, do that. This new moon, you're giving birth to something new. Now, this doesn't mean it's going to be a child, but we can be hearing about Aquarius becoming pregnant. But it doesn't have to be about a child. You could be giving birth to a new version of yourself, to a new project, something that's very creative and stimulating and feels really good to you. There's also, the house has to do with love. So you could be finding new things that you love, new people you love, new things you love to do that make you feel free and unlock your inner child. Some of you guys can be spending more time with children, okay? Play dates, child dates, this and that, all those things. Fifth house is children. Now, this is saying, like, prioritize what feels good to you, prioritize romance, joy. Your creativity is being unlocked. New chapters are being unlocked here. Giving birth to new things, new friendships, you know, doing artistic stuff. I keep hearing something. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Saturn is in your second house. Okay. So you guys could be feeling the pressure with your money. So this is like canceling certain subscriptions, getting clear on what you're spending your money on. And maybe some of you guys haven't spent money on things in a while. Okay. So maybe you're spending money on more so experiences or things that are going to help you give birth to these new projects and creative outlets. So that's why you're saving your money for that. Also, like, if you've been feeling hard on yourself, you haven't been seeing your value, you haven't been seeing your worth, this season is going to be sparking that up in you. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, like, it's like the winter is like melting off you and you're finally like in your spring, summer, like, bitch, who you talking to? Not me. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys are planning. You guys are being steady. You guys are being meticulous. Okay, we have the Emperor card. You know what you want and you need to go out and get it. And then we have the Six of Cups. You are not stuck in someone else's projection of you. Okay, repeat with me. What other people think about me is none of my business. What other people think about me is none of my business. Okay. Another thing, some of you guys could be running into people from the past or doing things that you haven't done in a long time that bring you a lot of pleasure and a lot of fun. I feel like some faded meetups are coming through too with this energy, baby. Okay, so maybe you're out and you see someone you haven't seen in a long time, or you like have a conscious, like, oh, I haven't seen this friend in a minute. Like, let's go do something. Could be something artistic or like a hike or something. But yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You guys are planning. You're in your planning season. You're defrosting, Aquarius. And Pisces. Pisces, baby. Pisces is a mutable sign, mutable water. So you guys are being impacted directly by this new moon. And you also have that Saturn is in Pisces. So that square is hitting you directly. So yeah, this is a beautiful new loving moon. But for Pisces, you're like, this beautiful love could be feeling like getting your life together, organizing yourself, putting structure, being more responsible, being more disciplined. It doesn't sound fun, but when you are reliable and you can be consistent, that is fun. When you know what to expect. I know it might not be fun for you, for mutables, okay? But it does give you a peace of mind. It does give you a peace of mind. Saturn is in Pisces, so you guys are like being initiated to mature and up level and lay down some roots for yourself. And so this new moon is emphasizing that. Now, this new moon, you may want to spend some time at home, spend some time redecorating your home or your space, spend some time alone, reflecting, meditating on what you've been working on for the past year. And if there's any cracks in your foundation about your childhood and the way you were raised and how that narrative is playing into what you deserve now at your big age. Okay. There could also be family meetups, family reunions, family parties popping off too. With this fourth house energy, you guys can also be seeing that in this year, you're going to be moving or you're going to be traveling maybe a lot too. I feel like with this Saturn square, you know, you guys have to give yourself grace and space for everything that you worked for. And if you've had lows and if you've been feeling depressed, and especially like in your body or like in your surroundings, like this can be like, okay, because you need to make your surroundings more beautiful, Venus in the fourth house, or as well, you have something like some inner narrative that can be like your mother's voice in your head that needs to be like swept away and cleansed. And you need to hear me telling you, your beautiful, bountiful blessings are coming. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Stay accountable. Stay structured. You got this. Yes, you do. Because yes, there's a lot of energy in your fourth house, highlighting your family and your home. And then Saturn here, it could be feeling, but a lot of people are seeing the growth in you. So that's beautiful. You could be getting that recognition, even if you don't. I'm here to tell you, you got the 6 of Wands reversed. And so this is a success energy. This is a successful card, but it's reversed. So this could be delayed. Like, so things that you're working on now, in like maybe 6 weeks, you can start to see, okay, this is why I had to do that. This is coming through for me in a very beautiful way. Okay. People are admiring all the work that you've been putting in. And then this 9 of Swords energy here is saying maybe you're having a hard time falling asleep, or this is that stress and depression. You need to offer yourself some sweetness, some love, some kindness, and to unlock different multi-layers of creativity. Okay. I feel like with this energy, whenever you feel this anxiety or fear or regret, you know, filling your cup, Knight of Cups, with something that feels good to you, maybe a sound bath, some affirmation, stretching, you know, something creative too with this Knight of Cups, but basically fill your cup. Okay. Don't let Saturn drag you down, baby. Okay. So we did it. Our all signs horoscope. Okay. I'll be putting the timestamps in the description box. You can watch on Instagram or YouTube. So y'all know we are having our new moon Reiki divine connection for relationships and love on 6/6 on that new moon. So secure spot on my website, bigempressenergyllc.com. You can also book a one-on-one reading with your girl on my site, and the Beloved Reiki School Level 1 and 2 is now open for enrollment. Yes. So thank you guys. Please like the video like I told you. Share with a friend. Send you so much love and blessings for this new moon in Gemini. My favorite time of the year. Bye. 𝐻𝐻𝐿. Thank you, guys. Thank you, YouTube. Defrosting. Yes. I mean.